Hey everyone, last year, did you make these? Everybody was making these last year, and they were great. I'll have a tutorial down below. I made them last year. I did a video on it. Awesome. But it's a new year, and we need something new. So grab your fence picket or a piece of 1x6, and let's get to work. All right, so I've got my fence picket, and the first thing I want to do is set my saw to 1.5 inches, and I'm going to rip that strip. All right, I got the 1.5 inch strip and the rest. We're gonna need them both. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna set my miter saw to 30 degrees. I'm just gonna cut an angle right on the end of this. I should probably specify the wider piece, not the 1.5 inch piece. 1.5 inch piece going to the side. All right, so I put 30 right there. Now I'm gonna flip the board and do 30, so I cut out a triangle. So there's my first piece right there. Now what I'm going to do is cut the next one so that it is a continuation of that. All right, so I have it going down there. Probably easier if I set it down. So it's going down that side. I want to keep it going down this side. So you can make a pencil mark, what you need to do. What I'm going to do is kind of line this up, kind of hold it there, move it down until it's where I want it. So I'm right there. All right, so what that gives me is this. So now we're gonna do that one more time, this time with this one. So I have this here, I line this up on the edge, and then I mark this side over here. So now I'm going this way. I make sure these are flush right here. This is just my technique. Again, you can just make a pencil mark. Works just as well. I like the slide feature because I can really pull it out and make sure it's fitting nicely. So now I have 1, 2, 3. So that's the first part. Now we're going to use that thin strip. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep it at 30 degrees, but I'm going to do my cut with the board on its side like this. So I'm going to take what I have now, which is this long, thin piece with a cut on the end, and my 3 pieces, and I need to get myself set up. All right, so I've got my 3 pieces here. Let's start with that. So I'm going to set these up. Go. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue just to stick these together. Nothing crazy. All right, now I'm gonna take this long piece where I had the 30. I'm going to put this lined up with the edge here. All right. So what I want to do is make it so that it is running right off of there. All right, so it runs up the edge and it's straight. So I get a nice point there. And then what I'm going to do is down at the bottom here, I'm going to mark it even with the bottom line. And I'm marking here. So I'm going to go and cut a 30 degree on this end now, where that line is. All right, so I have my 30 on both sides. I'm gonna make sure that lines up right. Looks good to me. So I'll put a little glue along the bottom ledge of this, not the side, but the bottom right here. All right, so that's gonna go right up against there. And I'm just gonna pop some nails in, so I'm gonna bring it over to the edge of the table where it's easier to shoot them in. Now I'm just using 1-inch brad nails. right, so first side is in. So now I still have a 30 left over on this long piece, and I'm gonna continue on to the next side. So I'm gonna put this all the way up. I'm gonna make sure I get a point here that's running straight up like that. And then I'm going to mark. Once I have that, I'm going to mark down here. So I'm coming straight off the bottom. I'm gonna do a 30-degree cut right there. All right, so if I did that right, this will fit there and down there, and holy cow, it's perfect. That doesn't happen very often. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Put a little glue on the bottom here. In here, so it's easier for me to nail in. Put that up against there. And same thing. And what I'm doing is just making sure I pop at least one nail in each board. On that long bottom there, I don't mind putting two in there. So, if you haven't figured it out yet, next we're gonna do the bottom. So I take what I've left, and I can already tell it's gonna be a little gap because there's a little bit of a warp in the wood here, but that's okay, it's still gonna look nice. All right, so I'm gonna go right to the edge so that it runs straight down. Mark it over here. And I will go make that cut. All right, so check our last piece here. Let's see, we managed to pull this off. That is beautiful. All right, so that's gonna go there. And I'll come to the edge. I'm gonna pop in there, there. I think that'll probably hold. That gives me the basics. All right, so I'm back over here with the big piece we had. I'm going to get rid of, the dog ear, or just make sure you have a straight edge. And I'm just gonna cut a 5-inch rectangle out of this. All right, now I can keep this very simple and say, boom, this goes here in the center, do something like that, and I'm done. I personally like this better when I do like a 45 all around, so I'm gonna do that real quick and show you what it looks like. All right, so this is gonna be my base. Now, if I wanted to make this removable, I could drill a screw up through here, put it on there, end of the season, take it off, store it away. I'm gonna make it so it stays on. So I'm gonna do is put a little glue down the middle. Center that on here. And yes, I'm aware that if it's centered, it didn't matter which way I had it facing. All right, so I've got that in. All right, if you're getting something out of this, make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get back to work. Then I want to pop in a few nails. And there you go. All right, so let's talk about why I like this tree and some things you can do to make it pop a little bit more. So I like this because you have two options here. You can have just a nice flat surface right there, go that way, or you can do it with the lip. If you choose to do it this way, some things I think that look pretty cool, take a clothespin or buy an actual clip, put it right here, and this could be used for a picture. You put your favorite Christmas picture in there, or you put a card in there. You could always make a bigger version of this. Same basic concept, 30-degree angles, and then you could hang multiple Christmas cards or something like that on there. You could put LED lights. You have that nice lip right there, it's about 1 inch. You could put some LED lights around it. You could cut out a cross in the middle of this, so you'd have the tree with a cross out of it. I would probably do that this way and put LEDs on this side so the light kind of shines through the cross. I think that could be pretty cool. The one I'm working on right now, I'm actually going to make a wooden cross probably about from there to there. All right, I'm just gonna insert it in there so it'll be the cross actually sticking out. I think that'll be pretty cool. So many things you can do with this. You could hang a little ornament, go through the top, hang it. Endless opportunities here. But for the cost it is to make it, this was about a half of a cedar fence picket. If you do this just right and you saved all your scrap here, you can actually make a second one this size out of it. All right, so I gave you a bunch of ideas here. If you have another idea, comment below, let me know what it is. Or if you had one of these that you like that you think would be really effective, let me know. Now here's another one I made, and you'll notice this one is a bit bigger than this one. So here's the difference. With the one you just made, if you followed along, remember at the very beginning we cut that 1.5 inch strip. With this one, I didn't cut the 1.5 inch strip right away. Instead, I made these 3 pieces, so they're actually taller by 1.5 inches. Then, with what I had left over, I cut 1.5 inch strips out of it, 3 of them, and that was enough to make my sides. What I did here is I left the textured here, and then where I had clean cuts there, I thought it gave it a pretty cool look. And again, I mentioned one where you could put like multiple Christmas cards or pictures. You could do like a picture here and a few pictures down here. Ton of options here. I think it's a cool build. Let me know what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.